Go ahead and see how it goes. I'm gonna get this going for 45 seconds. We're actually gonna start a little different. We're gonna start with lower body first. Lower body first, okay? Keep that in mind. Grabbing your weights, 10 pounders, squatting, pressing up. Squatting, add a calf raise if you want, and up, squat, and up. That's it. Squat, and up, squat, and up. Doing that for 45 seconds. We are going. Like an Arnold press, squatting down, palms face myself. Now they're facing front. So towards your own body, and then in front of you. Your own body, and in front of you, one smooth motion. Going right through it. 45 seconds. We got it. Pushing through it. Doing this for 45 seconds. And good. Keep it up, keep it up. We are moving. I'm adjusting. All right. Arms like this. Legs close together. We're squatting. Squat. Calf raise. Down. Calf raise. Down. And up. Down. And up. Keeping the legs close together. Head and the calves in it. Gonna be burning all over real quick. Keep in mind, start with more lower body first, and we'll go into upper body, and then abs. You don't have to do the calf raise. Burning already. Keep it going. We got it. All right. One weight for this one. So get your weights together. One arm shoulder press, squat, and a calf raise all together. Here we go. Like this, squat, up, calf raise, down, squat, press with the calf raise. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Doesn't matter where this arm is, wherever you want to put it. We're doing the other side next. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Woo! Burning. Down and up. Switches to the other side, moving right through it. We got this. Whew. Here we go. Down. This time other leg. Squat. Calf raise one leg. Want to modify? Do it two legs. Staying right where you are. Squatting down. Doing two legs. Either way's fine. We got it. Be going down to the ground next. Gonna do some upper body. Staying with me. We got it. One more. All right. Going down. Okay. Follow along with me. Going around the world. Half circle motion around the head. Add a hip thrust if you want to do it. If you're just going to go like this. When you get to the bottom, hip thrust, calf raise, back down. Now over the head. Holding it right here. Hip thrust, calf raise, and back down. Repeating that motion. If you want to drop and don't want to do the hip thrust or the calf raise, you don't have to. You can stay right here and just do the upper body part. Trying to incorporate calves, which is very underworked muscle that we don't really use much, but we got it. Almost there, last one. And calf. All right. Trying not to get tangled. Going into downward dog. Okay, follow along with me. Doing push-ups. Right here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Calf raise. 1, 2, 3. calf raise. Trying to keep the elbows in. Want to make it easier, you can technically go on your knees, arms out at an angle, pressing up like this. The more further you have your arms out, the more it's going to be harder, okay? And you can come up and do a calf raise if you want to. Closer in, the harder. 1, 2, 3, calf raise. 1, 2, 3, calf raise. Whew. Want to make this even harder? Throw up like this. All right. Didn't get to go into that one much, but we're going into dive bombers next. So you can do it on your knees like this, going in through your own body, down and up, or you could be on your feet like this, doing it on my feet. Advanced version is when you come up here, you go back, one leg over, calf raise, bring it back to center. Hopefully you can see me. I'll show you on the next one. Here, and you're gonna come back up here, reach over one leg, see? Doing a calf raise here. You can do 2, and bring it back to this position. Try to move a little closer so you can see. Whew. Feet are slipping. See? 1, 2, back over, dive bomber, in, out, over, 1, 2, back over, and good. Whew. Going to a plank now. Gonna do front punches 4 times. I'm gonna walk it front to back. If you wanna do a plank on your hands like this, just do it like this you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, walk it back, 4, front or forward, or you can do it this way harder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking it forward, little 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking it back, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing good. We got this. Have a mat also. I'm not using a mat for a particular reason, but I would suggest you use one. Good. Going into abs now. Okay, grab weights. We're gonna do a shoulder press. Follow me. Okay, first you're just gonna take pair, doing 3 crunches. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up here like you're doing a shoulder press, except you're laying down. Press up 1 time, bring it back in, back towards over the chest. 1, 2, 3, out, press, back in, over, 1, 2, 3, back up to shoulder press, 1 time, bringing it back down, go through the full range of motion before you come back down. Working those abs now. We're on the ab set of the workout. Of course, I incorporate shoulders and whatever other muscle groups I can throughout these movements. Good. No weights for the next one. Okay, going into obliques. Crossover, arm here, just like this. Simple, as hard as you want to make it. You can stay right here. Okay, you want to add more to this? We're going and do a calf raise. This, calf raise. This, calf raise. You can do it technically every time. As you come back down to the starting position, that's when you do the calf raise. Crunch, calf raise. Crunch, calf raise. It's like you're lifting that hips up a little bit, but you really focus on using those calves. The closer you have it to your body, the more you're gonna feel it. Be careful, since calves are not usually worked, you could end up with cramps in those calves if you're not hydrated enough or have enough potassium in you. It could end up being worse. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other side now. Same exact movement, go in the opposite direction. Like I said, have a mat if you got it. Whew. Here we go. You can stay right here. You wanna add the calf raise, you add it. Focus on the muscle groups being worked. We got it. I know I'm pressed for time today. Setting up this thing takes half the time. Remember, if you don't want to do that, you can stick to this right here. Just doing the abs Or you could try to even modify even more and do it every 3. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1, 2, 3. And good. Okay, this last one is going to be like a regular crunch, except we're going to go up. I should definitely have a mat for this one, but we're going to make it work. Okay? On the third one of the sit-up. 1, 2, all the way up. If you want to try a hard version, follow this. 1, 2, going all the way up here. Calf raise right here. Holding it for a moment. Bringing it back down. Just like that. 1, 2, going all the way up. Calf raise, low to the ground. Bringing it back down. Definitely more advanced. 1, 2, bringing it all the way up. Calf raise, bringing it back down. 1, 2. Remember to modify if you need to. You do not have to do this version. You can stick to the other one. 1, 2. The last one coming up. All right, good. We're going back to that lower body now. We're grabbing 2 weights, shoulder press. I'm gonna try heavier. Here we go. Squatting, calf raise. These are 20s now. You can use any weight you want. I suggest always starting off with 10 and under. But if you want to go heavy and try something, if you feel like you want to lift heavier, you can. But definitely keep lighter weights around with you, so that way you can always drop down and still get an effective workout. You don't want to be stuck with just one weight. If you can, avoid it. That way you can push yourself whatever way you can. One more. Whew. All right, I'm dropping the weights. Remember that close legs together. Whew, calves are getting stiff. Feel that burn. Remember the warm up if you can. Down here. Calf raise. Here. And calf raise. All one fluid motion. And up. Down. And up. Down. And up. We got it, guys. Keeping those elbows in. Pressing it up. Staying focused. We got it. Down and up. Down and up. Whew, 2, 1. One weight. I'm gonna check this camera. Make sure we're still recording. Looks like it's still recording. Squat, 1 arm press, 1 leg calf raise. Here we go. Down. Start with any leg you want. Doesn't matter. Isolating that one side of the body all the way from the ground to those fingers. Down and up. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Woo! Keep it going. Feeling that burn. Down and up. Down and up. One more. Ooh, okay, good. Go to the other side. Time's flying when you're having fun. Here we go. Down and up. Squat and press. Squat, press. Down and up. Down and up. Staying with me. We got it. Staying focused. Don't let the distractions.
The shoulder press, whatever side you didn't do previously, do that side now, because we're going to the opposite side. Squat, shoulder press with a one-legged calf raise, isolating that one side of the body, engaging that shoulder, those glutes, the left side, with those quads. Whatever side that you're on, do the opposite. Okay, because we're doing one side here, and I know we just did one a moment ago. But we're going right through this workout. Hope you guys are ready. Staying focused. gonna get right into it. Moving right through the exercises. So I'm narrating over this part of the workout so we can get through it. Now, if you want to make it a little bit easier, you could actually just squat and then do a calf raise with both legs instead of doing one. Remember, we're doing 45 seconds of work, 10-second breaks. Okay, from here, we're going to around the world, we call these, or I call these. Palms are facing the sky, pretty much going half circles. Same as the first one that we did the first time around. If you want to do the hip raise with the calf, double calf raise, you can do that. It's entirely up to you. Just going back and forward, following right through that motion. We got it, staying. So going right through it, as you can see, doing that half circle motion, hip raise, and the calf raise, all in one motion. It's doing it nice and fluid, following through the movement, keeping those arms slightly above the ground. From there, we're going to go into the next exercise. Going into that downward dog position. I'm going to do push-ups in this position. Trying to keep the elbows in. More elevated, working those shoulders. But as you see that, you want to make it harder, you can throw up like this, lifting off the ground, then a calf raise after every 3 reps. Moving right through it. If that is too hard, you can do this movement on your knees. Pretty much doing a push-up with your arms a little bit out, hyperextended, in the same kind of position, still kind of going down at an angle, almost like if you're putting your head towards the ground. If you have problems with blood pressure or being upside down with the head, then I would just do a standard push-up on your knees. That's going to engage more of the chest, but it is an alternative. Good. From there, when you get ready, you're going to kind of keep the same position, going into a dive bomber. Okay, wide stance on the legs this time, going right under a log, pretend you're going under a log and trying to make yourself back. Advance is putting one leg over, doing 2 calf raises in that position, going back right in the first downward dog position, flowing under and coming right back. Same thing, legs other side now, 2 calf raises, holding all your weight and repeating that motion. If you want to make it easier, remember like the first set we did, you can do it on your knees if you need to, and just do the same exact movement without the calf raises. But we got it, feeling that burn, pushing through it, over the other side, and there we go. We got it. You guys doing great, staying with me. Okay, from here, we're going to get ready to go into the next exercise. As you can see, we're going to hold a plank, 4 punches, 2, 3, 4, then we're going to walk it 4 front or 4 back, it's up to you. Still trying to keep that plank position, not trying to raise our butt high up in the air, trying to keep it kind of straight. We're going to walk it forward real tiny. There we go, 1, 2, see I'm punching straight out. I'm lifting those arms up and punching out, so I'm engaging those shoulders, those deltoids, working that upper body. Turning back and forward 4 times and see how I'm moving. Barely moving with the hands and feet, like a little alligator movement. We got it, doing great. We are almost there already. Staying strong. Sorry that my mic shut out on me, but we're still getting through this. You just get a little bit of both. Get a half live workout and a half narrated. Give you different perspectives also. Right now we're doing the abs now. That's the ab portion of the workout. Doing 3 reps of the crunches. Bring the arms out, shoulder press, gravity defying. Bringing it back in and repeating it. 1, 2, 3. Bring the arms back out, shoulder press up. Bring it back down, the full motion, and then bring it back. Keep in good form. You're almost there now. Almost through this workout. Staying with me. See that ray of sunshine coming in. Look at that. Good. Now we're going into that oblique crunch with a calf raise, opposite elbow to opposite knee. See, I'm crossing over the body. You can do 3 reps and then lift that hip up. Just like that, doing a calf raise. Or you can do it every rep. It's up to you. But like always, when it comes to the end, you know there's one thing left to do. That means you got to give it all you got. You got to push through it. You got to make it count. To work your way to the end and get that high five. Doing good. See, I'm kind of doing it faster now. That's a harder version. Definitely coordinated, but it's up to you either way you want to do it. It's almost like you're doing a partial hip thrust, but you want to use more of those calves. The closer you have the calf to your bottom, the harder it's going to be, because the closer you are, the more weight you're going to have to leverage to pull up, to lift yourself up. Go on the other side now, same exact thing. You do it every rep with the calf raise, or you can do it every 3. It's entirely up to you. It's whatever you feel better with. Still moving along, getting right through it, coming to the end, staying focused. There we go, we got it. Coming to the finish line, almost there, digging deep. Working that body. It's very interesting when you got calves in these workouts sometimes when you try to incorporate them. Come up with some interesting combinations also. It's working a muscle group that we never really work. So it's good to have these kind of different kind of exercises and workouts. Switch it up. Okay, we're going to the last exercise now. Going to be doing these crunches. On the third one is a sit-up. Okay, so if you want to go all the way up, you can do it that way. You have something to put your legs underneath to keep yourself more proportioned, balanced. You can, if not, do the harder version. Do like this, up on the calves, bringing it back down. I would suggest you have a mat when you're doing these moves. I don't have a mat for a particular reason, but I'm gonna need to get one that's not blue, because I have a blue one, but I need a different color. But we got it. Pushing through it, you know what? That might come in handy. I just thought of something. Okay, here we go. Just like that. Standing up on my foot. Going back down. Coming to the end now. Almost there. Staying strong. Just like this. Up. Holding it up. And we are done. Congratulations. Great job in the workout.
High five for completing the workout. Thanks for supporting me on Patreon. Love you guys. Appreciate everything you do for me. Guys, have a great workout. Have a great day. Stay hydrated. Take all your protein and stuff in. Remember to flex. For incorporate fitness into your lifestyle, exercise that, and you will excel. Yeah, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you at the next workout. Gotta go.